Good morning, friends. This is Chandan. You're watching on my YouTube channel, Almighty Dhamma. And in this video, we are going to talk about English language. And there are major four steps by using this, uh, by using which step you can be fluent, and the English uh, uh, can be seen you very easy. My dear friends, uh, uh, that four step is that first is practice. Practice is a key of learning any language. Not I'm just talking about the English language, and but also any language you are going to learn, or any language you are going to speak in front of anybody. Then first, it is very important thing that you need to do practice. So first, I would like to light up the uh, step, and after that I'll give you a example which is a very uh, important for the beginners, for the learners. And today we'll talk about English from the gross level, from the root level, from a word, a single word make a sentence. From there we'll communicate, and we'll start to do practice. So first, is the practice. Second is the listening. Listening is a great way to learn and to speak, uh, to understand of anything, of any language. And so also listening play a good role in further speakers. And third thing is that atmosphere. Also atmosphere is a very most important part of the speaker and beginner who is learning at the time of uh, at the early time of any language. And fourth is reading. Reading habit also is very advantageous for the beginners, and who is starting uh, to learn of any types of language. And for that person, reading is also very grateful way to understand and to implements that word and sentence which he is reading from the book. So my dear friends, these four way can be very easier to understand, to be fluent uh, of the English language. First, I made a promise that I will give examples very, which is very important for the beginners. And that example is that uh, as you know very well that um, you would have seen ever a child, the age is 1.5 years or more, uh, up 2 years. At that age, at that time, the child doesn't know anything. Means that he or she don't speak a single word in any language. And at that time, you know which word and sentence you will present in front of the child, like that sentence and word, he'll reply to you. If the parents are educated and always they are speaking in English language or any language in front of the child, the child will also follow the parents, and which word and sentence they are using. And the child also try to speak. As examples, if you are an English speaker and you have a child, then you will tell to him in English. You will try to talk to him in English, and you speak, say mother, say father, say uncle, say brother, like this. Then he reply to you, your child will reply to you, mother, father, and brother. But if that child lives in village era, then which type of the word comes in front of him? Native language, native words and sentence, as like mummy, papa, like this sentence. Then he'll reply up that. So right now, you're you are at the same uh, age of the child, because you are learning. It is your first step which you are heading towards of the English language or any language, then you need to speak and do practice from the basics of the language. If you are doing like this, then uh, your you will be very fluent and very sharp in your language, and what sentence is being used and being spoken by you in front of the people, that will be very valuable, and the fluency will seem in your sentence and in your speaking. But if you are not um, uh, giving time for your matters and your sentence whatever you have, then maybe happen problem and maybe create problem to you. So my dear, let's back and come which four step I told you for the following at the time of speaking. First is the practice. Practice is a key which will open the way of speaking any language. Today, we are uh, here for the learning of English, but these four steps only doesn't apply on mm, only doesn't apply to learn English language, but also apply any type of language you are going to learn. So pay attention that never stop your practice, and always try to do practice whatever you have a sentence and word. Don't look ahead of your uh, capacity and what no, of your knowledge, but whatever you have, only try to speak out from your tongue very smoothly and very frankly, and it will help you a lot. As much as you will do practice, you will see that the maturity and the sentence is coming from your tongue very easily and very clearly, and there is no any hesitation and problem happening to speak the sentence and matter. It is only depend on that when you are doing practice. Second thing is that listening. You know, my dear friends, that until you want to be a good listener, till then there is no chance that you could be a good speaker. So the path go towards of the big speaker and big best speaker through up the good listener. So try always, if the sentence and matter is not coming in your minds properly, and whatever the sentence are in front of being spoken in front of you, that is going above your head, even then doesn't matter. Try to listen. You know what will you read and learn at there, the way they are speaking, the way they are using sentence and matters at the time of talking. So these things you will learn from the listening. And third is the atmosphere. It is also play good role for the speaker who is starting um, at, at at the beginning times. You know, my dear, if atmosphere is available, you know, it is always you would have listened the question and and the complaint of the people. No one is around me by with I could speak whatever I have got work for the doing practice. No one is here, then how can I do practice? And how there is no atmosphere. You know, my dear friends, the no one have no one has atmosphere when they came to learn of the language. Atmosphere, uh, you'll have to make the atmosphere for yourself, because you have to go ahead, you have to learn of this language. You know, for the learning of this language, what requirements you need, you'll have to follow that step. If you will follow, then you can be a good speaker of that language you are going to, which you are going to learn. Otherwise, the problem is in small work. It is matter of the learning of the language, but if you are going to do a small work there, also you will get the problem. And fourth is the reading. You know, my dear, that if you are reading, then it also uh, give you a lot of advantage. You know, when you sit or you are speaking in front of anybody, then at that time whatever you have read, and it will help you to adding and sentence and to presenting your sentence very strongly and very powerfully. So my dear, these four steps can be usable at the time of beginning, at the time of learning. And while using these four steps, can English can be very easy to for the speaking at the time of starting. So for the today it is enough, and we'll meet in the next video. uh, till then, try to do practice whatever you have, and in next video I will tell you the step how should we start practice, and what should we do practice at the time of learning, at the uh, day of first, second, third day, which type of sentence we have to do practice. You know my dear, that at the day of first, second, third, when you have started to learn of the language, and you get for the speaking big sentence and big matters, then here uh, can here problem can create for the beginners. So today it is enough for today. In next video we'll discuss, and till then whatever you have, don't let it go, and try to speak out from your mouth. It will help you a lot in your speaking. Thank you. And I request you to like this video, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you a lot.